Hey everybody, it's me Azalea. Welcome to a clean with me video. Hopefully this will be one of a last handful of clean with me videos that are located in my very affordable rental. If you are new to this channel, then you have some catching up to do. I've had this channel for years and years and years. Plenty of videos in the archives for anybody who feels like binge watching. Well, you guys, so I've been fixing up a 1929 Extreme Fixer-Upper for a year. This has always been my dream. This has always been my goal, to break the chains of rent and mortgage. The largest expense is either going to be your rent or your mortgage. And so my partner and I have bought Fixer-Upper cash and have been fixing it up to turn it into a lovely livable home. And so once we get rid of the rent, we won't have that expense anymore, but we also won't have a mortgage. Now we can live there, have no rent, have no mortgage. We have built wealth into that house. So if we now go and sell it, we have earned more money than we've put into it, you know, which I've worked this job full time for a year. So think about what are wages of a year. So you also have to think about that. So I would be getting paid for the time I've put into it. John would be getting paid for the time he's put into it. Time is a very valuable resource. So, but let me just tell you. So I've been working on that, but I have not felt very good this past week. I have not uploaded Fixer-Upper videos. I feel unorganized. John has been insulating the attic at the Fixer-Upper. He's been insulating this attic last weekend and this weekend. He works a full-time job during the week, and so on the weekends he's been working on doing this attic, and the insulation, all the space of the Fixer-Upper has been turned into a construction site, a work site once again, where things that I could really be in there working on, you know, I'm cleaning, I'm polishing, I'm moving our stuff into the house, I'm hanging things on the wall, you know, there's these types of things to do. But if fiberglass insulation is just going to get all over all of it and I have to step over it, it's halted. The mess of the insulation insertion has kind of halted my work over there this week. I just can't overcome. I have always talked about the tie between your physical environment and your mental health on this channel. That's why I do clean with me videos. That's, you know, why a home is so important. Homemaking is so important. It's a foundation that all other achievements is built upon, is the homemaking. So it's a mess over there. I can't really function. It's too overwhelming. So once he gets the insulation in, first of all, we'll get that inspected, and we'll only have one inspection left before we get our certificate of habitability. Final inspection, emphasis on final. So meantime, here at the barn, I just feel cluttered and overwhelmed and like it's futile. So like curating the space, deep cleaning it, keeping it really pretty is harder to do when I know I'm going to be moving. It's like, why am I going to put any time over here? But at the same time, I'm still primarily living in this house, and my mental health is suffering from not living in a well-curated, clean, orderly home. And so I have to get this under control. You know, sometimes the tidiest of us get a little messy. Working on the Fixer-Upper this past year, I have noticed I don't watch YouTube like I used to. I don't, because I didn't feel that well this week, I spent some time trying to rest. And so I watched She's Drinking Coffee, or I guess it's called Coffee with Kate now. So I've been catching up on those episodes, and it feels nice. So I used to spend a lot, I used to have a lot more free thinking time. And now I'm just always, for a year, it's been a really overwhelming big project working on this fixer-upper. And I'm tired, y'all. I am tired. I am tired. You know? It's like we're here at home stretch. But I have felt in the past that we were on the home stretch, and then it turned out we weren't on the home stretch. I can't tell you what the journey with the plumber did to my morale. Just like shook my faith. It was supposed to take 5 days, and it took like 2.5 months. And it's just like, I hate to sound this pessimistic, but I feel a little bit over it. This is my dream, and I'm feeling a little bit over it after that plumbing experience. Like, so this is an extreme fixer-upper, and I really am in a spot where I need a vacation. I need a break. I need to be in a house and live in it without any major remodeling looming over top of my head. And, you know, John sees all the projects that could get done. But this is, you know, this is not the house to make perfect. This is an extreme fixer-upper. And I need to get us to a resting point, but I think he's always going to see where it could be improved. And I need to be at a resting point. And I need to get my house in order. I need to get my mind in order. A cluttered house is a cluttered mind. I've said it a million times. I have said it a million times. My car is a mess. My car is cluttered. Right now, my fixer-upper house, you know, we finally got that plumbing in, but I didn't have much of a chance to get the house back in order before the insulating began. And now the house is out of order from that, but hopefully that'll be done this. John's over there working on it right now. I don't think he's gonna finish this weekend. I don't. He's the hardest working man, y'all. He really is. So thankful to have him as my partner in this. I don't think he's gonna get it done this weekend though, which means I need to put some of these messes behind me. I need to get back into an orderly environment with no catastrophic messes hanging over my head, getting in my way, messing up my feng shui. I'm tired at this point. Before I attempt to clean and organize my entire life, I think I'm gonna have some Annie's. Because it's that kind of a day. It's that kind of a mood. Annie's white cheddar shells. This is one of those things you can add frozen vegetables to. I got some frozen corn, frozen spinach. You just put it in the pot, add a little something to it. I adore frozen vegetables. We eat a lot of bags of broccoli, a lot of bags of Brussels sprouts. I mean, we eat broccoli and Brussels sprouts from frozen bags. I just steam them in a pot real quick. Easiest side dish ever, healthiest side dish ever. We actually really like it without butter or oil or seasoning or anything. We just eat straight broccoli and Brussels sprouts. This is good. I like this. Macaroni was really delicious. I'm really glad I did that. Yeah, laundry. Loads and loads of laundry. Clean, dried on the clothesline. But I need to put it away. I need to fold it and put it away now. Getting my life back on track. Alright, I normally have like a spray bottle or squirt bottle already mixed up with my cleaning solution, but living between two different houses, it's at the other house right now, so I just have pure white distilled vinegar, store brand, nothing fancy whatsoever. Safe enough you can cook with it, put it on your salad. Anyway, white vinegar. And then I'm going to just dip this in a little water under the sink. Squeeze it so the vinegar mixes in with the water. And we'll clean. Be happy to leave this rental behind. This place could do with so much revamping. If someone was going to rent it again for a long period of time, they could revamp it, or an owner. Landlords do the bare minimum. I know y'all know that. Well, I really got into the bathroom, going through John's shelf where he gets little tiny beard hairs. I gotta say, I think maybe the worst part about living with a man is the little tiny beard hairs from shaving. I think that's the worst. Which says something about how good John is that the worst thing is those little tiny beard hairs. They drive me crazy. Anyway, so I was organizing shelves, disposing of cosmetics that I no longer use, wiping little tiny beard hairs, just pick up, put away on the shelves, you know, organizing. And I got everything wiped down really good. And that bathroom just is pathetic. You know, we've been renting this place for a few years, and the proper paints were not used in there for a bathroom. Everything is peeling. Everything needs to be resealed, recaulked. Everything, all the paints are peeling. That bathroom needs help, but not the kind of help this renter is going to provide. So anyway, just get out of here as fast as I can. Anyway, the energy feels better in that bathroom. All the laundry is put away. I've had something to eat. The feng shui, the energy, the vibe in this house has now lifted enough that I feel like I'm working with something now. I feel better. I feel better. A cluttered house is a cluttered mind. A dirty house is a sick mind. Take it to the bank, y'all. A dirty house is a sick mind. Now, honeys, I know you get bogged down by life, by obligations, by mental health. But you've got to find a way to get your house under control, or you're not going to thrive as best as you could. You have to find a way to get your house under control. If you can never keep your house clean, if you just really never can, you need to get rid of stuff. I'm going to tell you this point blank. If you cannot keep your house clean, you need to get rid of stuff. That's where you need to start on your journey. If you cannot ever keep your house clean, you need to own less things. Just totally honestly, you're not responsible enough yet to own as many things as you be owning. And that's okay, because life is a journey. Wanting to get better is a lot. Having the desire to get better is a lot. That's a big step, right? Some people, they just don't care. They just stuck where they're at and they just don't care. There ain't much hope for that. But if you want to get better, you can get better. Anyway, I'm feeling full of myself now. I'm really feeling the energetic shift by getting some of these things orderly, changing my environment. Well, y'all, I always try to keep it real. I do be struggling from time to time, and I am tired of trying to finish this renovation project. I want to move. I want to move. I want to move into that house. And halt and hit pause and be there and be present with where we are at. Love you guys. Holler at you next time.